Young actress. He just starred in the summer hit Fantastic Four. Her new movie is called Into the Blue. It premieres this Friday. Please welcome the lovely Jessica Alba. Well, congratulations on Fantastic Four. That was a big hit, wasn't it?
Yes, thank you. It broke the box office slump.
Oh, that's very good.
Very
very
excited.
Good.
Yeah, thank you everyone who saw Fantastic Four.
Now, I read something about you. I read that you, as a kid, you had OCD. What is that, the compulsive?
No, I did. When I was a kid, for some reason, I washed my hands constantly. I was never the kid with filthy hands, and I would, like, lock the doors and unplug everything in the house every night. I just, a weird thing. But I heard you had a little OCD thing.
Me?
I heard you, don't you do something before you come out here?
I don't pay attention. What'd you say? No, I'm sorry. No, yeah, probably. I don't notice it. I probably, like, touch the wall or do something.
You know what you do?
What do I do?
You wear a lot of denim shirts.
No, all I have is denim. Every year I buy 20 pair of denim pants.
So that's a little OCD.
And I buy 40. No, so I never have to shop because I just wear the same thing, you know. I mean.
And it goes with your eyes.
And it goes with my, exactly. I do it because it goes with my eyes. That's the important part. So when did you get over it? Do you still do it? Are you still?
Well, I'm not like, you know.
Really?
No, I mean, I make Cash wash his hands a lot too.
Really?
Yeah, it's a problem. I don't know.
Now I saw your movie and I enjoyed it very much. Now, and you're in the water a lot in this movie. Are you a good swimmer? Is that something?
I am. Yeah. I started swimming before I knew how to walk. Actually, my mother was a lifeguard.
Oh, okay.
But what's funny is I was on a swim team when I was 9, and I was going through that awkward stage, and I was almost as tall as I am now. I was like 5'2", 9, and I was overweight. And my parents thought it'd be a great idea for me to be part of a swim team. Oh. And you know, my brother and I have dark skin, and everyone else was little and skinny and white, and then 2 giant Mexican-looking kids in the water. Well, mind you, we were the only ones that were mixed with anything. It was like a very Caucasian environment. And I would bring, you know, 30 relatives, and everyone would bring their mom or their dad.
You're right.
And so I'm like the biggest one, so I'm in last place. Like every meet, no joke, I'm suffering. I'm running into the little wire in the middle and the side, and I'm going slow and dying and crying. And my dad's like, you gotta finish everything you start. So I would hold up all the meets and be the slowest.
But your family would cheer you on.
My family was always there to cheer me on.
See, that's the great thing about the Latin thing.
We were rolling 30 deep.
Yeah, like, you know, my Italian relatives, like when I got started in show business, I'd play a club, and other friends, like their dad or their mom would come. My grandmother, my uncle, hey, Jay on the stage, come on, buddy, hey! And I'd be in the audience screaming and cheering, hey, pretty funny Jay! You know, I go, Uncle Lou, calm down.
And especially when you're bombing, you don't want anything to, like, draw attention. So, yeah, I was always, like, the slowest. But then picture day comes, and my mom did full, like, glamour shots, like hair, makeup, big hair, lots of makeup. I'm 9, and I'm huge. And you know, and everyone else is, like, little and
I would kill to get that picture.
No,
Can you bring me that?
I know.
No,
I didn't bring it.
$10,000 to anyone who has that picture.
Yeah.
Now, in this movie, you spend a lot of time in your bikini.
Yeah, I do.
Now, how was your grandma about this? I know your grandmother's pretty strict. Isn't she pretty strict?
Yeah, my grandmother would never let us wear a bathing suit indoors or really around her unless we were at the pool at the country club. Yeah. So, yeah, whenever I was in the house in a bathing suit and I heard like and I would look around, and I knew Grandma was coming with a fly swatter, hitting it against the wall to warn me that she was going to get me with the fly swatter.
Wow, strict Grandma.
Yeah. She didn't like my nalgas, is what she would call it.
Your what?
Nalgas.
Oh.
It's your butt cheeks
hanging out. Well, I have to just disagree with her on that one. Yeah. Well, that's the way. My mom was fairly strict. Was she strict? I remember once my dad and I were watching a fight, because the kitchen was here, and there was a long hall, and then there was the TV room. And we're watching a fight, and during the fight, I remember, I took the Lord's name in vain.
Yeah,
I went, oh, and I hear this, what's that noise? My mother comes in with a pot. Bong! Just knocked me out. I mean, I didn't.
No way!
No, I heard this. I go, what's that? Is there an earthquake? Bong! Ow! Just knocked me out of the chair.
Yeah,
so the fly swatter is really not that bad.
Yeah, no.
Look, let's take a break. More with Jessica right after this. Grandma be in jail now. Wow.
Well, I mean, come on. She was really not trying to mess with a 12-year-old kid.
Well, now, are you and Grandma similar in any ways? Do you have any similar traits?
Yeah, I mean, in protecting our men, yeah.
Protecting your men?
Yeah.
Now, you have a gun? What are you saying? You're the jealous. Oh, well, I know you're very jealous. Is your grandmother jealous too? Is she the jealous?
I'm not very jealous to a point where it's unhealthy. I'm healthy jealous.
Well, no, I shook your boyfriend's hand and you were like, hey, wait a minute.
No.
But you're the jealous type, huh?
Well, yeah, you know, I protect him.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, how about how was your grandmother jealous? Would you see her? Was she that way with your grandfather?
No, she absolutely was that way with my grandfather. Any girl that even tried to look his way, she would go right in front of him, but she wouldn't even try to be cool about it.
Yeah,
she would just go right in front of the women and stop it right there.
A lot of girls hitting on your grandfather.
Well, you know, he's like a smart, you know, good-looking, tall business guy.
Well, I saw the movie too, and you and Paul Walker have a really good sort of chemistry. Did you know him before this movie?
I met him once before the movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
but I mean, you know, I can have chemistry with the cup. I'm an actress.
Well, that's nice to know. Thanks. I feel better now. Great. Wow. Wow. Gee, I feel so much better now. Now, I read something, and this sounds really dopey, but I try to do my research on it.
Okay.
One of the magazines had an article about you and said one of your fantasies, you know what I'm going to say here?
No.
Was to make love in the Oval Office.
No.
That's what it said.
Yeah, that's not true
at all.
all.
What should it have said?
I think it was the In Style article.
In Style. That's it was In Style. Yeah.
And it was, you know, what's hot to you? And they kept saying, you know, is it you in a bathing suit, blah, blah. And I was like, no, it's me in a suit and being surrounded by men in bathing suits. That's way hotter to me than a woman constantly being, the sexual object. Like, why can't it be reversed? And then they were like, well, right? Once in a while. Yeah. And then I said, you know, we need a female president. And, you know, maybe like a chick in a suit and surrounded by a bunch of little servant men. I don't know. And I was just like bouncing ideas off this lady, and then she put it in print that I wanted to have sex in the Oval Office.
Well,
so, I mean, that's how things get interpreted, in case anybody was wondering.
Wrong president, but yeah.
Wow.
Born too late. So tell us about the movie. I enjoyed the movie. You know, again, the fun thing about this job is I see movies before I have any idea. All I know is it's Into the Blue. And then it turned out to be this thriller with drug runners and treasure, and I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Tell people what it's about.
It starts off as this really beautiful movie, and you just see like a day in the life of these island kids, and then it turns into a thriller because they find treasure and a plane filled with cocaine and dead bodies.
Right.
And it's like, what do you do? And then all of a sudden people are after them, and their lives are all in danger. So it's a fun popcorn movie.
Now, what do we have? What's this scene here? This is where...
This scene, I have a 6'6", 250-pound man handcuffed to me, and I'm running away from the bad guys.
Okay, and he's dead.
He's dead.
And and you're handcuffed to the dead guy.
And I'm handcuffed to him.
Okay, let's see what happens. Here we go. Into the Blue.
Hey, crane's out. One below.
Ouch. Come on over and sign the bike. Jessica Alba. Here we go. Be right back with Julie McMahon right after this. Any way you want. That's good.